Hi, welcome back to Down the Shed. So, I've got my board running today. You won't be able to see it because it's plugged into. Actually, you can. I can do the do. We'll plug that into there. There we go. We'll plug it into the solar powered area. I've got the solar power lights on. There we go. Yeah, let's turn them back on. So yeah, 100 subs light board. I'm going to have to change quite quickly now and start preparing it for the 200 because I've got something like 172 or 174 subs. Can't remember. I think it's 174. So we're climbing quite quickly now. 97 at Christmas, and we're only into March. So at this rate, I was hoping for 200 by the end of the year. That was my aim from last year, was to have 200 next year. I'm hoping for at least 3, should we be greedy and say 3.5 by the end of the year? Now, your likes and your comments will help me with that. And your subscriptions will obviously help me with that. But those of you who are already subscribed, then obviously only by liking and commenting on the videos, you can help me with the algorithms. So, I did have a sprayed up cat badge on here. I couldn't find my RCT one, so I had a really large core one, Raw Logistics core. I sprayed it black. It was brown and green. I sprayed it black, but I don't feel it's right to wear that. So I found this nice button, which has got, I think, a pheasant on it or something. I don't know which way's up. Bloody thing. But yeah, that'll just work there as something really. It's only war games, it's not real, so it's only a bit of fun. So I've got the battery and the charger turning up for this tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have a better battery. I did try and zero the red dot in, yesterday, but it turned out that the barrel was actually, it had quite a looseness to it. And there's a little hex nut just aside there. Let's have a look. So there's a hex nut just there. I tightened that puppy up proper tight, and it's taken all that movement out of the barrel. So obviously, as I felt that the aim was going one way, and then I moved the sights, and then it's like, well, it's going the other way now. So obviously, depends how I grab the rifle. There's still a bit of movement, but then we have got, this is moving. This does move. What? 2 turns as well. How far does it turn? I wonder if that means anything. I don't know. I'll have to look that up now. So, does that lock it, maybe? No, it doesn't. So it doesn't lock it. I don't know. That just seems to twist so far, then stop, and then twist back so far and stops. If you know what it is, comments below. So yeah, I've got my 9.6 volt compared to my 8.4 volt. And some sewing cable, cotton. This is 600 milliamp 8.4 volt. It's rubbish, but I've probably partially fried it. Got a 9.6 1600 milliamp coming, so 1000 milliamps more than that one. Now this one went to about, we did 2 1-hour games or thereabouts, and this one went to dinner time before it started weaning off. And they did charge it for me during lunch, and then it gave me the rest of the day for the games we had. So the new one should give me twice as much firepower and still have some go left in it by the end of the day without needing a recharge, hopefully. Also, being a 9.6 volt and this being 8.4 volt, it gives us a slightly crisper semi-auto trigger pull. Boom, 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 instead of... And it gives us a faster rate of fully auto fire. So we will be doing a comparison of that on Tuesday. We'll be doing an unpacking video tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I'll do a quick review on the tactical vest, which means I'll, instead of having rubbishy leg holster, I'll be able to wear this in, where it's just kind of above the waist really, in the pouch there. So it'll be more to hand. So if this is slung behind you, if this is round behind you on its sling, you can just grab your secondary. Gas, I wanted to talk about gas actually. So here I have a WE 2 times high performance premium green gas, and here we have an Ultra Air power gas. Now the kit came with 2 of these. One was about half full and one was about 3/4 full, and I pretty much used most of that up before I got to Skirmish site. I had to buy this one, but I just wanted to kind of discuss what is the better gas. Well, at the moment I've only tried WE 2 times high performance premium green gas and Ultra Air power gas. Now this one performs absolutely fine. It does what it says on the tin. It gasses up my gun and sends BB downrange without any problems. Now, it was a common thing that people have pointed out, and I've even seen it pointed out on YouTube, that these have got very thin magazines and they don't hold as much gas as some other pistols. Let's say a Glock. Oh, did I mention I like Glocks? I wanted one of these forever, and then the option of buying a gun came along, and I'm like, I really want a Glock, and I was saving up for a Glock, and this lot came up for 40 quid, and I'm like, I'd be wrong not to do it. So I've got a Colt M4, a Colt 1911, both top of the market brands, Tokyo Marui, for 40 quid. So even though I want a Glock and I'm going to get a Glock, I still got my first love, but not out of choice. Well, not out of choice. I got what was basically on offer. Didn't matter what rifle or what pistol he had, I was buying it at 40 quid. So the gases, this way outperforms this. I mean, this just go away. I'm wondering how much is in. This has got 1,000 millilitres on it, but this feels like a bigger tin. 800 millilitres. I ain't got my glasses on. That says 1,000 millilitres on it. That says 800 millilitres on it. They're the same circumference, but this one's taller, and yet it's got 200 millilitres less. How does that work? So I paid a tenner for this. I got this as part of the bundle deal. This, I've counted 32 rounds out of a magazine. The last 2 are pretty pissy, but it still fired them. Can't see how much time's on that clock, but it still fired them. This, as videos and people on site have suggested, this barely gets the entire mag out and locks back on last shot as it's dying. This one I could get another half a mag out of it. Now obviously if you're only going to get half a mag, you may as well just reburst it anyway, and I have got a smaller one of these for skirmishing and this one for back at base. But all day long I would suggest it's even hologram to make sure it's legit. But this is absolutely awesome performance. It racks my gun fine. It does what it says on the tin. And I've got a sleeping bag in my doorway over there. Keeps the cold out. And then I can take it down in the summer and let the blooming warm out or warm in. It gets so hot in here. I didn't design it with a window that opens. I've got a couple of air vents. Don't you run away. I'm only going to put a couple in. Woo, that's enough. Don't need a lot. And I'm not going to fully gas this up. I'm just going to put enough in. So 90 degrees. That'll be enough. It seems to fill differently. That one seems to go and then overfill when it's full. This one kind of, you've got to give it a few pumps. Weapons live. Cocked and loaded. So I'll do it from there so in case the camera picks it up. There we go, lock open. So absolutely flipping awesome performance from that gas. This gun doesn't, the only thing that does fail is sometimes the BBs don't fully load up here, but I am kind of giving it a bit of lube before I go out. So you don't want a lot, just a quick blast in there, and then that'll run down, ease oils the spring, and just help the BBs load. And it won't hurt the BBs having a bit of that on them if you're going out in the field, because it lubes up everything in there for you as well. So yeah, absolutely love that gun. I'm never going to part with that or this. Not because they're anything special. This is not anything special. The most special thing about this is it's Tokyo Marui and not, I mean, a cheaper brand. I'm not going to even mention any because I've not been there yet. So I can't really say AA or SEMA or blooming Well and Double Bell probably are right down there in the worth less than this buttstock. But this is my first rifle. That's my first pistol. Therefore, they shall forever stay in the family or in the shed. These will stay in the shed, apart from when they go out in the garden or skirmishing. But yeah, because it's my first one, I might upgrade it or try to upgrade it or break it on the way. But I shall keep this gun. If I do upgrade it, it'll only be for performance and reliability, because actually I can't even remember what it was firing. I think it was about 320. So there's not a lot I can put into it because I've only got like 30 feet a second before I'm over limit anyway. So yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comments below. Likes and comments help the algorithms get me out there. We're getting closer to 200. Let's get me closer to 250. And then when I get 1,000 and I start getting monetized, I can start buying better things for the shed and giving some of it away to you people. And don't forget, April the 3rd, bomb dump Middle Wallop near Andover. The first person that comes up and says, I claim my free down the shed webbing, or I watch down the shed and I claim my free webbing, we'll get this Victor horrendous thing. I hate this. This is why I've got a combat vest coming. I hate this. I mean, it's 85 quid's worth. I could probably sell it for 30 second hand, but I'm going to do this first shed giveaway. The first person that comes to Middle Wallop Bomb Dump on April the 3rd, unless I know you personally, and says, I watched down the shed with Jason and I claim my free webbing, you will get that. The only thing is you have to come on camera and be part of a video with me giving it to you on site. Apart from that, you get to win it, but you've got to come in person and claim it. So I know there's 3 of you, at least 3 of you, that watched my video, which is why you came last week. So if one of you 3 come up to me and say, I watched down the shed with Jason, I claim my free webbing, you will get that. It's my new patch. Probably should just hide my number. There we go, Rift Airsoft. So anyone who comes to Rift Airsoft Bomb Dump on the 3rd of April, down the shed with Jason, I claim my free webbing, you get free webbing. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, doodah, doodah, doodah. So I'm going to watch some videos. I'm going to sew my badge on. And I'll see you tomorrow.